Hey friends, welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G presenting SCG Legends, and today we are going to unbox and review this incredible Venom Marvel Legends action figure from the Venom movie. Looks unbelievably just phenomenal. You're not going to want to miss this. But before I jump in, I just want to say we also have the entire wave of the Venomized action figures in the description. Why was I looking that way? Because you know what? There's one more. I almost forgot. We got to do this one too, the Captain America. So I guess I'll do that as soon as I finish with this video. But anyway, the entire wave, minus the Captain America Venomized action figure, there's gonna be a link to it in the description below. But after I make or during the time that I do the unboxing, I end up taking a bunch of photos and making thumbnails for our reviews. And despite the fact that there's literally hundreds of pictures that I take that are used throughout the video, I end up narrowing it down to about 10 thumbnails for each action figure, and I only can end up using one really. And you know, I'm pretty proud of the one I made for this, and which I actually posted you know, a few weeks ago. But I decided, you know what, I really love art. Wouldn't it be cool if I, you know, just kind of customized it a little bit? And I actually wanted to show you a time lapse of what that looked like before we get started. And so check this out right here. So this is what the original thumbnail looked like, and you know, just to show you what some of the other thumbnails look like, this is the one I went with, and that's the one we posted. And what I want to show you is I took this thumbnail and started drawing on it digitally, and I said, you know what, I really want to get the details in there. I want to, you know, really show the teeth and show the definition of the fingers that are just like coming at you, and the drool that's just coming down, and just make them so much fierce, and kind of just touch up the paint a little bit that would show on there and darken it where the light kind of washed it out a little bit. And tell me what you think, because I think this looks so cool, and the time lapse looked even cooler. But if this is something you want to continue to see, let me know, and I'll continue to add it, or I'll have it in a video separate. But guys, I hope you enjoy this unboxing, and leave comments below if you like the time lapse, if you like this action figure, you know, and we'll go ahead and get started, guys. So check you in a bit.
Venom.
Hey friends, welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G, and look how absolutely unreal, incredible, astounding these Marvel Legends action figures look. This is from the brand new Venom line, so you're not gonna want to miss this. But guys, let's go ahead and dive right on in. Look how absolutely wonderful they look. The packaging, everything. So guys, what do you say we go ahead and get started? Right now.
What is up, Vince and Gigi?
Vince and Gigi, Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
Gigi.
Vince and Gigi from Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
Vince and Gigi on Super Channel G.
So tight. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
Congratulations on all your success.
Congratulations on everything.
I will see you on the TV.
Super Channel G. Yeah.
God, is this great!
Eyes, lungs, pancreas. So many snacks, so little time.
All right, friends, so I'm super excited to actually get started with this movie, Venom. Looks absolutely great. have been dying to get this figure, actually this whole set, but man, look at that sick tongue. And there's 2 heads, so I'm so excited about that. Swappable hands, again, excited about that. And it just looks absolutely incredible. This box matches the movie perfectly, does not match this set at all. And this is a lead-off figure and looks so great. And look at this action shot of the action figure back here. It looks incredible. So the artwork looks great. And in case you need the UPC, so you're looking for this action figure, you know what? Let me zoom in and then take a shot right here. Boom. All right. That way you can use it to find them. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started, and let's see what the back says for this movie Venom. It says, failed reporter Eddie Brock is hijacked by an alien entity that takes a liking to Earth and decides to protect it. Absolutely. Man, look at that sick tongue. All right, let's get him open. Let's take him out, and let's see how absolutely incredible this action figure is. And to be honest, it looks taller than the Venoms we've had in the past, which is great. And maybe not necessarily the monster Venom, but this one looks great. Look at that. I love that little like smoke fog in the background. Set this aside. And I love how he's definitely got like tall legs instead of little stumpy ones that the monster Venom had. But look at this. Let's get everything out of here. Let's take a look at this swappable head. Wow, I love how his mouth comes all the way out to here. We have a little bit of paint bleed right here. Definitely gonna take that off later if I can just scrape that off. But either way, see, it's kind of coming off. Should be fairly easy. But in any event, look how great this looks. Look how the teeth look. They look absolutely incredible. So I'm gonna put this head back in here. And let's take out our Venom out from the back. And he definitely looks tall compared to other Marvel Legends we've had in the past for somebody who's supposed to be normal height. But look at this head. Man, I'm digging this head sculpt. Look at that. And I kind of wanted to get 2 of them so that I could perhaps take the tongue out and make it either shorter or not have it just having an open mouth without the tongue sticking all the way out. But look how great that looks. I wonder how much we can pose this head with it kind of being restricted right here. Let's see. Probably about that much, because look, I was having to push the jaw. And I definitely don't want to do that. We can push it down. I don't want the jaw to break. Definitely tilts and turns as much as we want. It just doesn't go very far up and very far down because of this part that restricts it right here. Let's see. Man, this is a tight shoulder and it clicks. Look at that. It's definitely got that chunky feel that feels like it's gonna hold up well. Look at that. Okay, so definitely comes out at a 90-degree angle and probably a little bit further past. Look at that. Okay, moves up here, the high part of the bicep. We do have double joints at the elbows and great joints at the elbows. So look how far the arms come in. And look at that joint. This looks absolutely incredible. So practically a mirror image here. I'm digging these hands. Look at that. And the wrists go in and out and around really well. Look at that. And I love how he's got that like white symbiote vein going like coursing through his body. Look at that. So this looks like it's gonna pose really well. It would have been nice to have had a butterfly joint right here to be able to bring the arm even further forward, but that's all right. And then look, interesting that we have an ab crunch, and we have this part right here that moves and turns at the rib cage, which is, we typically only see one or the other. We definitely don't see both, but I did notice that we don't turn at the waist, which is definitely where you normally turn. So that's interesting. But you know, I don't know if it would have been too much to ask for to still turn at the waist to get a little more lifelike action. But man, look at that. These legs pose really well, especially because he's super muscular. That looks absolutely incredible. So it's got really great posability right there at the hips. Legs come up pretty high. Look at that. Wow. And then we can definitely ab crunch well. So that looks great. Let's see. It moves really well at the high part of the thigh. We have
chunky knees right here. So this feels like a quality bend right here. Doesn't feel like it's, you know, loose or anything. That feels great. This feels awesome. And then look at this. We don't have that joint right here, which I hate because it's unnecessary and doesn't allow you to pose your action figure very accurately. But man, that looks awesome. So this looks very unique to the movie. So that looks absolutely outstanding. This is going to be a great action figure to add to our Spider-Man line. Look at that. And definitely for our symbiote collection. So, and he's super tall, and that's like my absolute favorite part about it. Look at that. I'm going to see if I can find another Venom so I can show you just how tall he is. Look at that. And then of course we have two fists here. I said I'm going to take everything out, but I'll just give you a glance because I don't think I need two fists going. I want to have these open claw-like hands. So that looks incredible. Let me get closer, and then I'm going to show you. Let me see if I can go find a Venom right now. Give me a second, guys. Okay, so it looks like I got a special treat for you guys. So I brought a few Venoms, and I brought a few Spider-Men. Looks like I had them ready, and they should be in their boxes, and they weren't. They were still in the big bin of toys. So, alright, I'm going to zoom on out, and let's take a look. So let's move these over here, and I definitely want you to see how incredible this looks. Alright, so here is Eddie Brock right here, and these two Venoms I'm about to show you right now are roughly the same action figure. Okay, roughly. And notice, this Venom is standing all the way up, and he's barely as tall as this one that's this movie one. So let's see. I'm gonna have him like this, and let's see if I can get a similar pose and show you how this is like definitely a big deal. Arms are longer, legs are longer, and if we had him doing that pose, it would definitely not be the same. Look how much shorter he would be. And then the fact that we got like boots or whatever here just doesn't give the same effect. You can have him like leaning over. He's just significantly smaller. Look at that. I'm gonna bring you. There we go. Look at that. What do you think about that? Okay. And since this other Venom is roughly the exact same figure, and I have him here with fists though, I'm not gonna bother putting him in there at all. You'll see how tall he is. And then of course we have our Monster Venom right here. He's got that purple tint, and this was the Build-A-Figure Monster Venom. So this is a lot different from this one, but of course this is Monster Venom. And let me see how cool that might look. Let's put him right here. There we go. And maybe we'll have him not just having his leg out like that. There we go. Okay. Very cool. Oh, kind of stay up. There we go. That looks cool. What do you think about that? Looks pretty awesome to me. So, in any event, I'm really digging this Venom. This is probably the best Venom I ever had. Now, I like that one more, even more than this Monster Venom. Just looks so great. So, what do you guys think? And then, yeah, I'm gonna move this one because look how big it is. I know this is not hey, there we go. Sorry, I lost focus there. I know he's not as huge monster as this one, but he's definitely bigger than that one. And just so we can have an accurate, representation, I'm knocking everything down. I'm gonna have him stand up straight for a second. That way you can see exactly how tall he is. Look at this. Okay, cool. And we'll have him back to back. Oops, he's tiptoeing. It's a huge difference. Huge. Look at that. Not even close. And look at that. Makes him look puny. Alright, so we'll set these aside. You get the idea. Let's get our cool pose back. And let's have him looking like this again. And so I can show you how big he looks compared to, like, what if it was Iron Spider, right? Well, here's Iron Spider, and look how small he looks compared to our Venom. So let's have him standing all the way up, and you can see how he's, like, size-wise, not even close in comparison. So this is our Avengers Infinity War Iron Spider, and that's him standing all the way up. So not even close. And then if we have him like in an action pose, again, he's gonna look even smaller. If I can get him to stay with this pose. Look at that! And then if Venom's like grabbing his head or whatever. It looks pretty wicked. Look at that. I think that looks pretty sick. Okay, so I did bring the other Spider-Man, so you can see, just in case, but you get the idea. It's all pretty much the same. And there we go. 2 movie Spider-Man. And we'll go ahead and put our Venom right on over here. And we'll set him up right over here. What do you think about that? Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and there we go. Get ready for our next action figure.